Hi everyone, it's Linda. Today I'm going to do sort of a full face, mostly with Senegence products. I've already cleansed and I've treated with the Anti-Wrinkle Treatment and the Sene Serum C. Both of these products and the foundation I'm going to use today contain what's called the Seneplex complex, which helps your skin to renew and bring new skin cells to the surface about 23% faster than your skin normally would. And when you get to be my age, you're worried about that. All right, so I am going to start with the Advanced Anti-Aging Foundation. And this includes that Seneplex complex. And this is in the color Dewey. So I'm just going to pump a little bit on my hand, make a few dabs around my face, and this, all of the cosmetics from Senegence, much like our LipSense, which is kind of the flagship product, are made to stay on. So I wish I'd had this a few years ago when my daughter got married and it was hot and sweaty. I am going to buff that in with, this is a Sigma foundation brush, flat kabuki, and I'm just going to buff this in. Now at first glance this looks a little yellow. This is the first time that I've used this foundation. But it will kind of change to match your skin tone. Pretty good coverage. And go down my neck a little bit. And it's kind of a cream to powder consistency, so it's really going in a hurry. I am going to use, for blush today, I'm going to use Aussie Rose. And I'm just going to put the tiniest little bit on. And then I am going to buff it in with a stippling brush. And I think if you want to try this, start out small and build up. And LipSense dries pretty quickly, so I'm not sure that I would do both cheeks and then try and buff them both in. I think one at a time is working just fine. So, and because this is LipSense, that cheek color is not going to fall off of my face either. The Shadow Sense products are a cream to powder. They come both in matte and a shimmer. The ones I'm going to use today are all matte finish. This one is Candlelight, and it works great as a highlighter and also to cover blemishes. So I'm just going to do a little bit here. And then I'm going to blend. And then I'm going to use this just as my base coat. For my shadow today, I'm going to dot a little bit on, and then I'm going to blend that in. The weather has been so weird here. 1 minute it's like Mother Nature's trying to freeze you to death, and then the next minute it's dense fog and raining cats and dogs. It's third week of January in South Dakota, where we're usually covered with snow and we're having flooding problems. Next, I'm going to go in with Mocha Java, and this is also a matte shadow. I'm going to use this just kind of as my transition shade to kind of start defining my crease, and I'm just going to put a little bit on my hand here, and I'm going to dip into it with this brush. This is from Makeup Geek, and this is the pointed crease brush. So I'm going to dip in there. My light is not great today because it's kind of overcast and gloomy outside. And then I'm just going to work on blending this just a little bit more. Just like you would any other eyeshadow. And you can use Shadow Sense as your base and then go in with any other product you normally use. If we don't have the color that you're dying to use for the look you're going for, you can put your other on top of this. Next, I'm going to come in with, this is Advanced Anti-Aging Foundation again, but this is the Pearlizer. And it's the foundation and the Pearlizer both come in a 1 ounce bottle, so pretty decent size when you consider foundations. I'm just going to squirt a little of that onto my hand. And it's just a nice kind of goldy, shimmery. I'm going to dab a little bit of that on the center and brush it in, just to get a little sparkle going here. Then I'm also going to take this and I'm going to blend it in. Use that as my cheekbone highlight. You can also mix this Pearlizer into your foundation to kind of give you kind of that dewy sort of glow. A little bit here, a little bit at the Cupid's bow, and a little here. And I'm just going to brush those in. Last little bit is going to go under the brow bone. I am going to take, where'd it go? Here it is. Okay. This is another Shadow Sense, and this is in the color Garnet. It's a fairly deep sort of color. I'm going to use this to contour, and I'm just going to put a couple dots. Use my contour brush. And carve out that cheekbone just a little bit. Ooh, I think maybe I got a little heavy there. It's a little dark on this side, isn't it? The lighting. I mean, I've got a window over here and no window over here. So there you can see that contour a little bit. I'm gonna continue that down here and a little up along my hairline. Then I'm just going to further blend that in a little bit with my foundation brush just to subdue it. Sharpen the line under here. Alright, I've got a hair in my face and it's making me crazy. Okay, I think maybe I got it. For eyeliner, I'm just using my old standby favorite, Liner Intense from L'Oreal, and this is just in black. So we're gonna go do this quick. Never fails, I'll always blink right at the wrong time. Or dot it on my eyelid. This one's getting a little old. Shake it up some. And then I'm going to work on my wing. What are the chances these will be even? Slim to none. I always tend to get this one lower than I want it to be. So this is my favorite side, this one not so much. Putting on eyeliner itself isn't bad, it's getting the sides to match. All right, that's not completely horrible. I'm gonna curl my lashes. Never mind my eyelash curler that's almost as old as I am. But it still works. It's curved well for my eyes and it doesn't pull my eyelashes out. Because after all, we're all trying to have more eyelashes, not fewer. And I'm just using my old standby Maybelline The Rocket. Oh, nice, Linda. Right on the cheek it goes. And I'm going to comb through that with the, where's the label? The Clump Crusher from CoverGirl. And there's really not a whole lot of product in here anymore, but the brush does a good job of separating the eyelashes, most days at least. Wow, I'm really having issues today. Boy, I can hear the birds outside. Well, let's see if I can knock that black spot off just a little bit. And for lips today, I am going to be mixing Sheer Berry and Nude. I'm going to go Nude, Sheer Berry, Nude, and then I'm going to put our Pearl Gloss over the top. So let's shake these up. You want to shake them about 10 seconds. That was my phone charging. My phone has been eating battery. Not happy about that. And so I'm gonna kind of wipe this off so I don't get too much. And then the first layer, and you want to go in one direction. You don't want to go back and forth, and you don't want to rub your lips together. So there's one of Nude. You let that dry 10 seconds. Don't touch your lips together. a sheer berry. These are both relatively matte colors. And then back with the last coat of Nude. Color really looks off on this camera. And then the pearl gloss. And that gives it a little bit of pearliness, changes it up a little bit. And bring the mob of hair down, and that's it for today. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you've got questions, please let me know. Senegence has a whole huge line of skincare and cosmetics. I'm enjoying getting a chance to play with them, and this is, you know, I didn't have a special blush. You can use the Shadow Sense as eyeliner. I couldn't find the right brush for that, so that's why I didn't use that for eyeliner and used my own instead. We do have a mascara line, all kinds of different great things. So if you've got questions, let me know. Let me know how you feel. As always, thumbs up this video if you'd like. I love to hear from you, and it's good to be back, and we'll visit with you again later. Bye.